Hi everyone, I'm glad you've come to Cook with Victoria. Today I'll be showing you how to make cake. We're not going to bake it, we're not going to do it the traditional way. We're actually going to steam our cake. Yes, I mean steam our cake. So come with me, let us explore, let us discover a lot of things, and let us enjoy this recipe together. For our recipe today, the steamed cake, we're going to be using 4 eggs, plain flour. You can use self-raising flour if you want. If you use self-raising flour, that means you're not going to use baking powder, because self-raising flour has baking powder in it already. And castor sugar. Castor sugar is also known as icing sugar. If you don't have castor sugar, all you can do is you can use granulated sugar. But if you still want to use castor sugar, get your granulated sugar, put it in the blender. Make sure your blender is dried and blend it. It's going to give you this texture. And I'm using 80 grams of I'm using 80 grams of icing sugar or powdered sugar, and the flour is 90 grams of flour, 50 ml of milk, room temperature. You can use any milk of your choice. Butter is 50 grams. I'm going to melt it when I'm ready to do it. This is baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Don't forget, if you use self-raising flour, omit the baking powder. We have whisk, spatula, measuring spoon, and I'll be using 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Cream of tartar will help the egg to be fluffy. We help it, because I'll be separating the yolk from the white, the white of the egg. So I'll be using it. You'll see it as we go on. If you don't have it, don't bother. It's not all that important. And mixing bowls, I have hand mixer. I have hand mixer, electric hand mixer. If you don't have electric hand mixer, use your whisk. Then 7 inches baking tin. That's it for today. And of course, our pot for steaming. I'll be breaking the egg, separating the yolk from the white. Also, I'll be using 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract when mixing the batter together. I'm pouring the melted butter in the bowl. I'll be adding half of the icing sugar to it, powdered sugar. Now whisk together. Make sure you whisk very well. If you are using granulated sugar, you whisk for longer. By the way, my whisk is made from bamboo. add the yolk one at a time. The milk into it. The vanilla. Whisk it in. I'm going to sieve the flour into the mixture, and here goes my baking powder. So that it will take away any lump that is there. Just whisk it. Make sure there is no lump. Quite happy with it, so I'll leave it. I set it aside and I go on to the egg white. The egg white inside this bowl, and I'll be using 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Now I'll start to mix with my hand mixer. I'll be adding in the icing sugar, the powdered sugar, little by little, and I'll whisk. I'm adding another batch, like 3 times, and keep on whisking. After about 2 minutes of whisking, it's like this. But I need to whisk it a little bit more, just like 30 seconds more, and we'll see how it looks like. After about extra 30 seconds to 40 seconds more, finally you can see the way it is. It's forming pink. So now it's ready. You're going to combine the batter together now. We're going to be mixing this together. This is the egg white. I'll be taking it out gradually, and I'll be gently folding it into the batter. But if you have not subscribed yet, why don't you do so by clicking on the subscribe button and the notification bell, so that you will know when I upload new videos. Now let's get back to this video. Using my spatula, I'm scooping the egg white into the batter. Isn't it amazing? See how much the egg white has turned to. So you gradually fold it in. We don't want the egg white to fall. The egg white is making the color change. It's becoming lighter color. The next round. You don't have to be in a rush, just do it. Be gentle with it, because we want nice fluffy cake. If you don't have a hand mixer, electric hand mixer, don't bother yourself, just use your whisk to do it. Like a proverb in my language, they say, before the corn came into being, the chicken has been eating something before it. So before the hand mixer came, the whisk has been functioning. So I'm going to put the last batch in. Done. I'll scrape the side. Are you imagining what I'm imagining? Coffee, tea, hot chocolate. Which one do you prefer to go with a slice of cake when it is done? Oh. Okay, it's done, it's ready. See the butter? Now I want to preheat my pot. So in a large pan, I'm pouring 1.5 cup of water. That should be okay. And I'll put this bowl, you can use anything, so that the water does not touch the cake. We just need the steam. I think the water is not going to be enough, so I'll just add a little bit more, as long as it doesn't touch the cake. And I'll cover it. Then we'll go back to our cake to finish it up. So what I will do now is I took my pan out. It's well prepared. I hold the whole pan and then I put the parchment paper. If you don't have it, just leave it. And I'm going to pour this into it, the butter into it. I can foresee that this cake is going to be very fluffy. I don't want the butter to be wasted, so I'll take my spatula and I'll just scrape everything in. That is done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just give it a little shake, so that the air bubbles will escape, just like you dropping it, but be careful. That's okay, it's ready to go now. You can see I'm going to put it in the prepared pan. The plate under is not allowing the bottom of the pan to touch the water. You can also cover it with foil. You are concerned that water will go into it. Just cover it with foil. Put it on the prepared. Yeah. and cover it on a low heat. Let it be there for 1 hour. When it's about 45 minutes to eat, just check.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Let's check our cake. About 30 minutes into steaming, I checked, I added more water to it, and now let's see. Wow, is this not nice? Very spongy, very soft. I want to use the skewer to check if it's all done. It's coming out clean. Now I'm going to take it out from the pot, allow it to cool, then we'll cut and we'll see how it is. I've turned it from the pan, just like this. This is the top. You see, very spongy, very soft and moist. Let's see how it's going to be. See it? You see, we have explored together. You have discovered that we can steam cake instead of baking it, and you are going to enjoy it. What I used to, the plate I put in the pot didn't break. Make sure that the plate, anything you put in there is suitable. And why don't you try this recipe at home? You can even send me the picture to let me know how it goes. The link to my Instagram is in the description box. Keep on exploring, because you will discover a lot and you enjoy it like we have done today. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends and family, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.